Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tahila and I'm back with a new video. So today I decided that I would do a makeup look for you guys that is really easy because I've had a lot of people ask me, how do you do that? And in my head I'm just like, this is so basic, but I get it. Like if you have never really learned how to do makeup and you're kind of just doing it, you don't even know sometimes, or if you've never really worn makeup, you don't know where to really begin or what is the correct way to do things or whatever. So figured I'd make this video. If you are really new to makeup, like you don't even know where to begin, or you feel like, you know what, like you could use a bit of help, like basic help, then this video is for you. Keep watching if you want to see how to achieve a very easy look and a basic look. Yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so normally people start off with a primer. I don't really use a primer for my face. I just use like whatever I use for my skincare, that's my primer. And so if you're a new beginner, I would recommend doing the same thing because the primer that you might end up buying may not even be that good, or you maybe just don't even want to spend money on a primer. I would just stick with whatever you have that you already use for your face for skincare. So I've already done my skincare. It is prepped and ready for makeup. Next thing I like to do is my eyebrows because I feel like after that I can kind of build the look that I'm going for, and also just to get it out of the way. I feel like my eyebrows are the most important feature of my face. I don't know if that makes sense. Like it's the first thing I notice when I look at somebody. So I like to focus on that and like do it really good. So I'm going in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Chestnut. And really what you're gonna do is first just brush up your eyebrow hairs. And then what you're gonna do is take the applicator that it already comes with, get a little bit of the product, I guess like at the top. So as you can see here, I don't know if this is not focusing. And then you're just gonna like follow your eyebrow as close as you can to your actual eyebrow hair. So that's what I'm gonna do. Just like that. Then I take my finger and I just swipe it following the same direction. So, and then I cut it off where I want my eyebrow to end. And then I just fix the front and that's it. Then I do the same thing at the top of my brow. So this time you want the concealer to be like at the bottom part of the applicator. So yeah, and you're just following the top of your brows. And there you go. If you feel like you've got this, then you can use a brush to blend it in, like the concealer. But for me as a beginner, I like to just use my hand as much as possible because you have better control, I feel like, than using a little small like brush. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna just leave my eyebrow like that. Like we just wanna really do a simple, like natural, easy, basic look there, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eyebrow and I'll be right back. All right, so that's it for my eyebrows. The next step I'm going to is my eyeshadow. People like to use primer on their eyes, like before they put on their eyeshadow, but honestly, a basic, like easy thing to do is just to use concealer. It blends in like with the rest of your makeup a lot nicer, and you can fix things if you make a mistake. So I just put concealer directly onto my eyelids, covering mostly your whole eyelid, I would say. And then, and this is the same concealer, by the way. The same concealer, the same shade. And then I go in with like a makeup sponge. You can get these at like the dollar store. And then I just kind of just pat it and I just blend it into my skin. And that brings us to the next step, which is eyeshadow. For eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using my Glam Light Cosmetics palette. Some of the products I'm using, are maybe high end. So it's not so much about the products, but about the principle of what I'm saying. So I hope that makes sense. All right, so I'm just taking a regular like makeup brush, nice and fluffy, and it has a good like thickness to it for eyeshadow, to do like a wide area of the eyeshadow, or the eyelid I mean. So I'm going in with this brown shade here. I would say take the shade that's closest to your skin, and start off with that eyeshadow first before you add color and stuff like that, because it just is a good transition color and it just blends in with your skin again, like I said, and it's better, trust me, okay? So I'm taking this brown shade and I'm just gonna put this just basically on my eyelids, just the top part of it. So you want to leave a space between your eyebrows and your eyelid, like don't go all the way to your eyebrow, but just like focus on the area that doesn't crease. So like right here, if that makes sense. So yeah, so I'm just doing that. I just maybe apply it twice there and I just leave that. You guys can see it's pretty close to my skin. It's not the exact same shade as my skin, but it's close enough. So yeah, so that's that. And then I'm just gonna go in with the shade beside it, which is burgundy. So it's like a couple shades down, I guess, or sorry, a couple shades like brighter than the brown one here. This one's a pop of color, so I'm taking a risk, but I feel like if you're a beginner, you want to still experiment and kind of be a little risky. So yeah, I'm going in with this burgundy shade, which is a safe color, okay? And I'm just gonna put that on my bottom part where my eyes crease. Like I'm just gonna apply that right there with the same brush, just so that it blends out a lot nicer. So yeah, this is a pretty wild color, but if you don't tap on it too much, you can really just get the right amount of pigment there. And I just go kind of like in a circular motion, a little bit of a circle, and then I blend it in so it's not harsh, okay? I just blend that in. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop like that, do the same thing on the other eye. And that's that for my eyelids. We are not gonna do any eyeliner for now, because eyeliner I feel like is not beginner, like that's like really like, okay, so we're just gonna skip that. But what you can do is grab a brush like this, like something that has a sharp edge to it, and then you can grab like a black shade or like a dark brown, depending on what you want to do. I'm gonna go in with the black shade here, and we're gonna do like a very like abstract kind of eyeliner. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's just gonna be very like blended. Like it's not gonna be a super sharp kind of eyeliner look, okay? So we're just gonna start like in the corner here, and we're just gonna blend that out. So just keep going. You can close your eyes a little, or your eye, because if you close both eyes you can't see, but just like blend that out a little bit. You can go in both directions. just smoke it out. So that's the word I'm looking for. It's like a smoke out kind of look, not doing anything too extra, too harsh, okay? We're gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Okay. Now we're gonna go in with the rest of our face and do like our foundation and stuff like that, okay? I lied, guys. Like, I didn't know what I was talking about, but now we're gonna go in. We're actually just gonna put mascara. Mascara, I feel like, is a very easy thing to do. Just don't like put it in your eyes. So this is the Rimmel London Wonderlux Volume Mascara in the shade Black. So I'm gonna just be putting this as mascara. For beginners, I wouldn't recommend doing lashes because that's kind of not as simple as it looks. So yeah, I'd start off with just mascara. And then if you wanna try to do your lashes like with falsies, you could do that, but mascara is simple. I like to keep my eyes open when I put on mascara so I can see and make sure I'm not getting it in my eye. And I also like to just, when I know I'm about to blink, I just move it away from my eyes. And I like to just go like as far in the corner as I can. I got that on my eyelid a little. I'm just, yeah, okay. So I like to just go at the bottom like that, like from the bottom, and then I also do from the top, because sometimes when you do eyeshadow, it actually gets like on your eyelashes. So just to like remove any of that, basically, that's why I do that. But yeah, so just mascara is actually really cute and simple and easy to do, I feel like. I don't tend to do mascara at the bottom because I feel like it creates like a very bold look. And as a beginner, you may not want to go extremely bold, so we're not gonna do that. But you can if you want. So I'm gonna do the other eye. All right, so mascara is done. It's on, it's finished, and now we are doing the rest of our makeup. So with foundation, you can kind of go in like all over your face. That's how really you're supposed to use foundation. So I'm gonna show you guys what we're doing here. Okay, so I'm gonna be using 2 foundations because it's difficult for me to find my shade a lot of times, I feel like. So I'm gonna be mixing 2 foundations, but if you can find one, good for you, because the mixing process can sometimes be a little So I'm using my True Skin Catrice Cosmetics Hydrating Foundation in the shade, what shade is this? Warm Spices. And then I'm also using my Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in the shade Deep Mahogany. And I'm just mixing these 2 foundations together. So this is a drop foundation. I just like to put like the bare minimum because I'm putting 2 foundations, so that way I'm not like going in overload on the foundation. My skin is pretty good in comparison to a lot of people, so I don't like to OD on foundation because it just makes me look weird. So yeah, I'd say don't OD. Like, people OD on foundation and it can just make you look like super fake and like just not real. And I feel like you want to have a real kind of look to it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna blend out these 2 foundations together. Some people have like a mixing pad that they have. I don't have that. But I might like do that one day. But yeah, so I'm just going on my face in kind of circular motions, just to really get that in there. I don't put on too much foundation, like I just said, and that's also because I end up putting on concealer, and so it's not really necessary for me to like be super extra about my foundation. So yeah, you just want to be careful when you're going around the eyebrow area and your nose and like eyeshadow area. Like, you really want to be careful, but you do want it to be blended out. Like, you don't want to look weird and stuff, you know? So yeah, that's it for foundation. Like, super like natural and just like you know. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and just, I don't know where my concealer is, guys. Like, I had a really beautiful concealer by Catrice. I don't know where it is. I'm gonna have to look for it. But for now, we're just gonna use that foundation again, and we're just gonna, because it's a lighter foundation, just put that in the areas we want to highlight. So I really stick in the T-zone area, so the forehead, the under eyes, and the chin area, because that's where the light hits and where my face is typically lighter. So you're just gonna blend that out. And I find it just really just lifts up your face. It lifts it up and it just adds like oomph to it, dimension, you know? So yeah, I'm just taking that brush that I used for my foundation and I'm just using that to blend this out. And you want to kind of pat it, but also go in a swiping position as well, just here. And then I'm also just gonna, just gonna do the forehead as well. Just get that going there, you know what I'm saying? I think we're looking good. So now we're just gonna go in with some powder. All right, so for my powder, I'm going in with my 40 Dark Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And I mix this with some baby powder so that it's not too dark for my skin. But I just focus that honestly in the T-zone area as well, because I still want to keep a bit of shine on my face too. Like, I don't want it to be 100% matte, you know? So I'm just gonna put that on my chin. Under my eyes. And also on my nose. And my forehead. And you just want to pat that in. You don't want to swipe. This I feel like is easy. It's an easy step. Okay. I let that sit for like a couple seconds and then I just dust it off. I don't want to keep it on too long. Just want to swipe. So that is how we're looking right now. Now I'm gonna go with some blush. I am taking my palette that I used earlier and I'm taking that same shade and I'm gonna use that for blush because I just think it is such a beautiful shade, guys. I think it's such a beautiful shade. Okay, you want to take a stipple brush like this that's like flat, and you know, to do your blush. So I'm just gonna literally go in a circular motion like that, and you want to tap lightly because you sometimes are not aware of how pigmented blush can be. But yeah, you just want to do that fast and hard kind of on your face. I don't like to put too much blush because it's not a natural look on someone who's dark skinned, I feel like. So, you know, I'm particularly light this time of the year, but still. Okay, and then for highlight, I like to take this feathered brush. It's like a fan, very thin and wide. And I'm gonna hop in with that same palette and take the shade Gold, literally, and just go over it really lightly. This palette is so pigmented, so you really don't need a lot. And I just shake it a little and just go over Like, look, I barely put anything on and look at that glitter. Like, that's crazy. That's mud. Okay. But yeah, we are doing the bare minimum here because not necessary. So yeah, you just wanna like, it should barely touch your skin. Like, you just wanna like feather it on, you know what I'm saying? Then I take my finger, my pointer finger, and like tap it. Like, I just tapped it, literally. Put it on the button of my nose. And the bridge, you don't wanna do the whole bridge, just like, I would say like half of it. And take your other finger and just blend that out so it's not too like, you know? And then you also wanna just tap it again really lightly and do the eyebrow area. Again, you're just going really just at the corner of your eyebrows, just like that. All right, and then I don't do the forehead and I don't do the chin area because my face gets kind of oily in those areas anyway, so it's not necessary. And yeah, and then I'm just gonna spray my face with my Vital Beauty makeup setting spray. So just close your eyes. People like to cover their eyeshadow. I don't usually do that, but I'll do that this time just because I feel like it actually might make a difference. So we're gonna do that. Yes, ma'am. We are covered. We are cute. And then for my lips, I am just gonna use my MAC's Cherimoya lip gloss. It's a clear shade. I'm just gonna put a little bit on. That's just like the bare minimum. I normally like to actually just put like chapstick first and then do my lip liner, but in this case my chapstick is in a different room and I'm not getting it. But you just want to tap that throughout your lips. Then go in with your eyeliner or lip liner pencil. I'm using the shade Black. This is by Magic Collection. It's like a drugstore brand, and I'm just gonna line my lips. You just wanna follow the line of your lips. If your lips don't have a line, then you gotta create one. Just take your time and just follow. All right, so now I'm going to go in with the burgundy from that palette, and I'm just gonna put it on my lips a little. And then I'm gonna go in with that lip gloss. This time you can put a lot more. Just blend it all together. This is a dark lip, but I feel like it goes. All right, guys. This is the finished look. All right, this is seriously the finished look. So this is what, this is a makeup look you can achieve by just following these easy steps. Like, it's really, really not hard. I think sometimes we overthink doing our makeup and we overthink getting a desired result. I feel like if you want your makeup to turn out good, You honestly just gotta be patient with yourself and practice and watch other people. Like, you guys are watching me, I watch other people too. Even though I've been doing makeup for years, you can still learn some stuff just by watching a video. But yeah, it's actually a really cute look. So I'm gonna take some pictures and keep this look kind of in my my little album so I can do it again, because it's actually cute. Like, I did not expect it to be this cute. Like, I'm kind of shocked right now, but I'm liking it. Like, it's cute, okay? But yeah, guys, this is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below if you like this look and you think that it was easy to do. If you think you want an easier makeup look, let me know and I'll definitely work on that for you guys. But yeah, like, it's really not that hard.